Going on, guys? Sean here, bringing you week 5 of the UBC. We're going up against Sam. Sam is a mighty fine challenger, one of my good friends now. I've helped him, well, we both helped each other team build quite a few times over the last few matches, so we both kind of know each other's building styles and battling styles very well. I've actually gone up against Sam twice in the UBC now, and I've lost. No, I've gone up against him, twice in the UBC, once in another league. I've lost to him every time, so he is a formidable battler. Not saying that you have to be to go up against me, but it's certainly, whatever. So this is a team that we're bringing. Just to kind of quickly go over it. He's got I haven't got his team up right now, but I know he's got a Kyura and Black. And Kyura and Black kind of wrecks teams if you don't have a solid switching, a counter or a check. Harry Armour is that. That's the best I've got. Sizzle kind of puts in work against it. It threatens him out, so that's, as you can see, kind of low on the screen. That's nice. Close combat knockoff, poison jab, body slam. He's also got a Sylveon, I believe. So that poison jab on a switch. Suicune, he's also got a Sand team, so Kyron beat and a Sand team, absolutely insane. Suicune, Scold, Signal Beam, because I can't remember what, he's also got a Rock type with Storm Drain. What's the one? I can't remember what it is, but yeah, Signal Beams to hit that on a switch doesn't do much, but I'd rather hit it than not. A defensive Mega Alakazam. Interestingly, it takes Pursuits and Sucker Punches and things like that from I can't remember. Let's see if it comes. But we're also bringing Scizor, Hydreigon, and Zebstrika. So let me get him to send a challenge. So let me bring up his team actually whilst we're kind of waiting. I know he's got an insane team. He's made a lot of changes over the last few matches. So let's kind of see once the sheet loads up what he has got. So he's obviously got the Sand team. Apart from, he doesn't have Hippowdon or T-Side, he's got a Hippopotamus, something like that. So that's his way of putting up the Sand. Or he could bring Sandstream on Extra Drill. Let's kind of see if he does that. I believe the Sand team does quite well against me, so I can see him bringing that. He's also got a Mamoswine, Arcanine. Zoroark was the one which I decided to take hits from. I can't take a Dark Pulse, unfortunately, but yeah, he's also got Cradily, Raichu, Mega Slowbro, which is scary, Sylveon, Kyura and Black, and Miss Magius. So I believe he sent the invite, so we're gonna jump into the battle. He's actually inviting me to an Ubers battle, so just quickly change my team to Ubers. Hope that it's good to go. And then accept the challenge. So let's see what he brings. See, he doesn't bring the Sand, interestingly. Brings the Arcanine, brings the Sylveon, all expected, brings the Mega Slowbro, brings the Excadrill. I'd imagine that's Scarfed, just in case, but I kind of deal with that with Suicune. I see the Kyura and Black, and I also see the Raichu. A question for Raichu. Just bring up some stuff. My question with Raichu is, does it get, I don't know much about Raichu, I'm not gonna lie, but does it get Lightning Rod? It does get Lightning Rod, so we kind of have to be careful around Volt switching everywhere, but I do have an Overheat to hit them both, and I've also got Magnet Rise to take EQs. Sorry, just typing this message out. So yeah, I am running it on the desktop version. First time I've recorded actually. So I'm hoping that it goes well. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. So possible leads. I can't see him leading with that Kyura and Black. I'll probably see him leading with the Drill. That's a defensive Drill. He is taking a second, so it could take a while to get into this. He could also lead Raichu to get a Volt switch off, which kind of makes me want to lead Rapidash, because then he's not going to really. He could run hidden power ground. I'm just going to lead Rapidash, Zapidash, my Zeb striker. Just say thanks. So yeah, Zeb striker. I think that's my best possible lead. Two possible. I mean, if he leads with something like the Mega Slowbro, which I can't anticipate unless he wants to get his Mega off. Overheat's a rough one because his Arcanine could have Flash Fire. He's led off with his Drill, which leads me to think he's not Scarf, and he's also bringing rocks on his extra Drill, but I don't think he's going to stay in. Whether he goes out into Raichu or Arcanine, I believe he's going to go into Arcanine. So, do I go for a Volt Switch? It's a brave play going for a Volt Switch, but do I just go for the Overheat, predicting how much will Volt Switch do to Arcanine? Let's have a look. Zeb Striker, if it loads, and Arcanine. It's defensive Arcanine. Volt Switch is going to do a good amount actually, and I think I'm really quite struggling with this play. I think I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, brave it out. Let's see what he goes into. If he goes into the Raichu, great play. I'm sure he doesn't want to lose his extra Drill this early to a potential Overheat. I anticipate the Archon or even the Sylveon, maybe AV Sylveon. If he stays in and EQs, then he got me good. But I'm going to anticipate a switch into the Arcanine. Let's see what he goes. He goes out into the Raichu. So he reads me like a book, gets the Lightning Rod. Now this thing could be scarfed with Hidden Power Ground. I've got pulled a fast one on it, and I may. If it's scarfed, he'll outspeed me. If I went for the Overheat, then that was such a ballsy play. Focus Blast Okos, but I want to know if Hidden Power Ground does. I anticipate it does at +2. Hidden Power Ground. So Hidden Power Ground, Okos. Tough play for me to make. I'm wondering what's best. I wonder if Hariyama is maybe my best switch. Wrong column. Sorry, I do a lot of calcing, guys. It really helps me. I mean, HP ground, it can take it like a champ, but it needs to be my Kyuremon. I'm going to go into Hariyama. I think I can deal a lot of damage back with close combat, or maybe even a poison joke because it was about 2%. I'm going to Hariyama. See what he wants to do. He goes for the knockoff. So he knocks off my AV. Interesting play, to say the least. Knockoff could have killed my Zeb Striker, I guess. Let's have a look. So knockoff. Would have done about 44%, so Overheat could have done a lot of damage. Have a quick look at his set actually. With an AV, knockoff did about that. So max special attack. I might just go for a knockoff just to get rid of that Sylveon's spec. So I've got to switch into that Sylveon. I don't really do I. I may just go for a body slam. No, I'm going to go for a knockoff. I think knockoff's my best play. Knockoff something on that Sylveon, hopefully. What else could come in? I guess the Slowbro could come in, which a knockoff could be quite nice on that. Harlequin. Interesting nickname. Sam? Right. So what he goes out into? He goes out into the Sylveon, so that's nice. What do we knock off? We knock off the Lefty, so that's a defensive Sylveon. Hyper Voice, I don't have an Assault Vest anymore. To ensure that he is notified, but there's no way I'm losing my Hariyama right now. Let's pretend he's max attack. Voice will Oko. I could go into Sizzle, but this thing could also pack Fire Blast, and I don't fancy losing my Sizzle this early. This is a tough switch for me actually. I could easily go into Suicune. I mean, he has such a good matchup against me, it's unreal. High Voice is still going to do a lot, and I can't really do much to him. I guess Sizzle is my best play. Hyper Voice does a lot. He does have HP Fire. Do I just stay in and go for the Poison Gem? I I do have a check to him, but poison jab is about 61%. But if he's like max defense, bold nature, I can do about 40% to him. It's a respectable amount. You could just go for a wish. Let's go for a poison jab. So he fires off a hyper voice. I'm living that. Goes for a poison jab, 36%, and we get the poison. Could anticipate a heal bell and go out into Scizor. So I'm kind of happy with that turn of events. I could use Hariyama as I guess fodder later on. So what did that actually do? Did about 63% to Hariyama. 63. That's got a lot of. So 63. Max special attack, modest. Over 68, 65. Oh, I've got an assault vest on, that's why. Forgot to change that. So if he's running no special attack with bold nature, yeah, I don't think he's got any special attack investment. I think he could be max defense based on that poison jab, so it could be a physical one. Hyper voice will still OHKO me. The question is, do I stay in or not? That's a tough one. I could anticipate heal bell, but I really do think he's gonna. See, I could go out into Scizor, but do I want to lose that much damage, and do I value Hariyama? And if he gets a heal bell, I think I'm gonna go for poison jab. So we lose Hariyama, which is fine. But Sylveon's real low. Sylveon puts some serious pressure on my team. Go for Scizor U-turn. That won't OHKO obviously, but could force a switch. 19 to 23%, which is respectable. Poison damage, and if he stays in and goes for hyper voice though, I guess I go into Suicune. I could also go into Hydreigon, I guess, and drop a Dark Pulse. Would that be a suitable play? Flash Cannon on that turn. I don't know what you'd want to bring in. I am Scarfed, so that's not exactly a favourable position. I could go into Zeb Striker and go for a Volt Switch, I guess, or an Overheat. 27 to 32, so that's a bit of a roll actually. Bold, blah blah blah. 27 to 32, so 27 at the lowest Overheat. So let's go for that Overheat. We know he's got no item. Probably won't want to go into Arcanine or potential Volt Switch. But yeah, let's go for the Overheat. Whether I want to sack this, if he goes into his Arcanine, then you know what, he got me good again. I really can't. I can't do much more than I am. He really did really good on that first. Oh god, we've disconnected. Let's see what went wrong there. Try reconnecting. Don't know what happened there. Let's hope we could just go straight back into the battle and it wasn't a server dump or anything. So yeah, it looks like we got straight back into the battle. Yeah, we're back in. It looks like we OHKO'd the Sylveon, which is nice. I am life orbed, and he will have seen that. So we'll see what he goes out into. Could go out into his Raichu if he's Scarfed. Anything else I'm going to Volt Switch on. This is a tough switch for him though, and it really leads me. He brings in his Drill, then he's Scarfed, and that is great intel. So yeah, it looks like Scarf Extra Drill. Or he could have an Ockerberry, is it? So if he's Drill, Overheat's going to do so much damage. What else? He could go for a Rock Slide. I fancy just going out into Suicune, if I'm being brutally honest. Didn't bring the Sand, and if he... so I should have gone for Overheat. So he read me well. I anticipate a T-Bolt maybe. Could also go for a Knockoff. In which case I don't really want to switch anything in. If he goes for a Knockoff and he gets rid of my leftovers, that's fine. I'm going to go into Rapidash. Goes for the Knockoff, 41%, knocks off my Life Orb. So he is Life Orb. I will outspeed him, fortunately. 81%. And I think he knows that I'm live orb, doesn't he? So overheats, the extra drill. Arcanine if he's intimidate, which I hope he is, then I'm just going to go for an overheat. Because he could have no defense investment, but overheat's going to do 61 to 72%. If he's carrying hidden power ground, then he got me good, but I'm just going to go straight for that overheat. If he brings in the Arcanine, then again, if he's flash fire, I'd imagine he's in. I don't know if he'd be intimidate. But I have got a few special attackers. We'll see. We'll certainly see where we go. Oh, I see what happened. My phone died. I tethered through my phone because the Wi-Fi here is pretty appalling. One of those things. So yeah, as you probably saw that it went a little bit dark, and I do apologise. Post is in the background. We got some damage off on him. He sets up a nasty plot. Interesting. So nasty plot Raichu. Perhaps he was considering a switch. But now I am at -2. 31 to 36%. So that could have been a good play on his behalf, but there's no reason for me not to go for the overheat again. He actually lives, so he's got some defense investment. Hidden power. Is that HP ice maybe? But his Raichu dies anyway, so I swap Raichu for Zeb Striker, currently 4 and 4. What can he could go out into his Slowbro. Do I want to go out into my Suicune? Suicune does a lot to his team, is the thing. Who's my least valuable? I'm going to go out into Alakazam. I don't think there's any reason why not to. Go out into my Alakazam, let's see what he goes out into his Slowbro. It's a free Calm Mind for him. I am defensive, unfortunately. Anticipating the whatever it was to come again. Mega Slowbro. He's a Calm Mind variant. Shadow Ball's going to do a fair amount. He's got nothing on his team that really wants to take a Shadow Ball. He may just want to scold. He may just want to start setting up Calm Minds, in which I could roar him out. No reason why I can't roar him out. We'll see. See what he wants to do. I've got my Regenerator. Gets off his Mega, which is fine. Get the Shadow Ball, 44%, so I can do some scouting on that. Wants to T-Wave my Mega Alakazam. Fine by me. Did about 44%, so I'd say that's Calm. Yeah, so that's max special defense to take Shadow Balls. I have got the special defense drop, so I could go for it again. He predicts a switch. Please don't get paralyzed. Shadow Ball. We get rid of the Mega Slowbro. Perfect. So we anticipated a switch, which was kind of strange. Can Kyurem be set up? That is my question. I really don't want Kyurem B setting up on me, and I really would like to check that. I don't. Let's see. I do have a good check in. I don't have a good check anymore, so I will outspeed this unless he's scarfed. He has Hone Claws, raises the user's attack in accuracy by 1. How much does a Scissors? I really need to think this through because I don't want to get bought by this thing. Fire in black. The Bullet Punch won't OHKO. He's got something like Earth Power. He's got 31%. Carry Outrage. Could carry Ice Beam. Could also carry Hidden Power Fire, I guess, and be the max special attack modest. If he is carrying HP Fire, he got me good. I think I'll just gotta risk it, guys. I don't think there's anything else that you can do to set up. What can a Mega Alakazam do to you if you've got no? Because if I can 2-hit KO you with something, then I'll go for it. So Psychic, 48 to 57%. I think I just gotta go for it. There's no reason to keep this around. I'm gonna go for the Psychic. So he gets a crit on the Fusion Bolt, unfortunately, and I get paralysed. Wow. Definitely frustrating. Fusion Bolt physical, 40% max attack with a crit, 60 to 71%. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Now I'm going to lose my Mega Alakazam for it. So he's Life Orb. Life Orb Kyurem is at 81%. Scizor, I guess, could come in. 72 to 85. I think it's too early though. Hydreigon will outspeed. What wants to take a superpower at this point in the game? Hydreigon's superpower to Kyurem that I'd have to drop a Draco. In which case his Excadrill can come out. But I have a check for the Excadrill, and if he wants to go into Arcanine, so yeah, I think going out into Hydreigon and dropping a Draco is probably my best play. I don't think he's max defense, even if he is. Have a look. If he's max Spadef, max HP, for instance, the worst, 70 to 83. He could take it, but realistically, Draco Meteor is my play. He's going to go into Drill. So I could have superpowered 39% on the Excadrill. But at least we get some intel into what he actually is. He has got some bulk investment there. 38%. So he could be max attack. If I'd have gone for superpower there, I'd have been in good shape. But I'm just going to go into Suicune. Suicune's possibly my best play, even if he SDs on me. I think Hydreigon is going to put in some serious work late game now. He does a lot to the Arcanine, he can kind of clean up, so we'll keep him around. He also checks Kyurem relatively well. Scizor also, to some extent, does that. I keep looking at this recording so I can see how dark my eyes are. It looks like I've got eyeliner on. So we'll go into Suicune. I think he already knows that I'm there for it. Gets 30% on the EQ. Have I got any reason not to fire off a Scald? I don't think I do. I have no reason not to. The Scald to this, even if it's got a lot of Spadef investments, with 38 support, he's not going to want to risk a burn on his Drill. Kyurem could come in because it resists. It's got about 13%, but I'd love to burn that. I really would. And at this point, I mean, Kyurem carries Fusion Bolt, I know that much. And if he's max attack, Element, about 46 to 54. He's not going to want to stay in on anything. So do I pull a double out into Scizor at this time? There's no way he's going for EQ again, and even so, if he goes for EQ on Scizor, it's neutral, but let's have a look at Excadrill. EQ's going to do a lot, and I can't bullet punch him. Do I want to toxic the incoming Kyurem? 81%. Or do I want to try and Skull? Let's try and Skull Burn. So it does go out to Kyurem. So if we can Skull Burn this, then we'll be even. So we do get a burn. We're very even. Crit, para. So it's one of those. Now, Kyurem Black with Fusion. I keep having to pull this Calc up, but she's got Fusion Bolt. Like this. No. Adamant. 252 attack. Burn. Which is nice. And he's Life Orb. About 27 to 30 odd percent to Scizor. Do I want to risk it? No. If I'm being brutally honest with you. I think I do just want to stay in and perhaps go for another Scald and let him wear himself down. He can't really touch me. Hydreigon's obviously my win con, and this thing destroys Arcanine. I think I'm gonna go into Scizor. Let's see what he wants to do. Ice Beam, please don't freeze me. So he doesn't get a freeze. Will he just want to sack this? I have no idea. He may be carrying Hidden Power 5, so I don't want to go for anything other than Bullet Punch. It's a pretty free switch into his Arcanine right now. So The bullet punch is about 12%. Flare blitz, I could always go into Suicune on a flare blitz. I don't think he's going to want to do anything else. I'm just going to go for a bullet punch. So he does go into his Arcanine, which is fine. We get some damage off on that. We do get a crit on the bullet punch, which is fine. And he may want to, I mean, he doesn't want to pull a double at this rate. I mean, if he wants to go for a flare blitz, then that's fine. I don't want to lose my Scizor at this rate because it kind of destroys the Kyurem. Let's see what he goes for, see if he's packing anything. So he roars me out, interestingly. Kind of strange, I guess. I guess he gets his leftovers. I'm going to go back out into Suicune. No reason for me not to. He's going to constantly roar me out into Hydreigon. So I think it's time to drop another Draco. Preferable. Drop a Draco, he can't really touch me. You can Will-O-Wisp me, because I am kind of mixed, but Draco's my best play. 74%. Get my -2. Carries a close combat, 68%. But he gets the lowered, blah blah blah. But he took that better than, well, he didn't really. I don't think he got any special investment, but -2 Draco, 32 to 38. No reason for me not to drop another Draco. He could just go out into his drill. It'd probably be his best play, but then I can pull a double into Suicune. If he wants to EQ me again, that's fine. But I'm going to just get some more damage on the drill. Not much, but 21%. It's fine. He may want to set up on me. If he wants to set up on me, fine. So he EQs, gets a crit, interestingly. Does he want to play around and go into Kyurem? I don't think so. So I am just going to Scald. So he doubles that into his Kyurem. We go for that Scald again, 12%. Now, Kyurem can't kill me with a Fusion Bolt. And to be fair, Hydreigon pretty much wins me the game at this point, 28%. It's a rough one. I don't know what he's going to want to go for. I think Scizor's my least valuable member. I need to keep Suicune pretty healthy. Let's double out into Scizor, just carrying Roost. But I've got Bullet Punch, and he's not going to want to stay on a Bullet Punch, to be honest. Apologies. If I SD here and get to +2, Arcanine 22 to 26%, 28%, and he's not going to take any rocks damage. Excadrill, Bullet Punch is 57 to 68%. Just go for that Bullet Punch. I don't think there's any reason not to not go for it. We bring him down, get a crit, 23%. He is lowering me. No reason for me not to go for Bullet Punch again. He lives on 1%, and he gets a Morning Sun. So that's pretty insane. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go into my Suicune. This is a dodgy bit of endgame. You may just want to roar again. Every time, I'm just going to double out into my Suicune. I don't know if he's going to want to try and get damage off of me. He's going to try and double out into Kyurem or something silly. He's managed to Roost on me and Morning Sun on me both times now. You lucky guy, Sam. So he goes for the close combat, gets 15%, but he lowers his defences, which means I get a pretty, I guess, free Scalder. Do I just want to Scald? He really is coming in pretty clutch right now. Raw has -6 priority. I'm just going to Raw. I'm going to anticipate a switch. Get some lefties damage, go into the Kyurem Black. So I get some leftovers, and the extra drill comes in, so I'll probably get some more. Extra drill will outspeed me, and he can go for it. Yeah, it's one of those where Is he just gonna EQ and get some damage off? Excadrill's not burned. Excadrill's healthy. 38 to 46%. Now I could be brave and go into Hydreigon on here. But he's my win con, I'm gonna go for a Scald. He may just want to go for an EQ. But if anything, he's gonna go into Kyurem. But we get some more damage off. But this Kyurem can't really touch me. He may want to Roost again. We could be playing this game for quite a while. I think he's got any HP investment, but what was my Scald doing? Did about 11%, so yeah, I don't think he's got any defense investment. If he wants to go for that Fusion Bolt, he is still Life Orb, isn't he? He hasn't lost it. So if he wants to attack me, he can and lose that 10%, but he may just want to Roost up. I don't think he'll want to, I think. So he does want to Roost, which is fine. I'll get some leftovers. I'll get some leftovers back. I'm going to get healthier every time. I could start going for Signal Beams, but is it worth it? Does a little bit more. Not much more though. Scald Stab, and he may want to switch. But I'm getting leftovers back every time. And look, I don't know how he's going to want to kind of play this end game. Fusion Bolt doesn't really. I guess if he's 252 adamant, and he may 30 to 36% is respectable. But look, Scizor kind of deals with it, and so does Hydreigon. Arcanines at a respective health. I really kind of want to keep Hydreigon around. I wish I did bring Roost. I'm at 31% with Hydreigon. I kind of don't want to throw this away, but he goes to the Earth Power, 31%. So he loses some damage, loses some health. So does he, 12%, 41. Would I want to lose my? That's when his burn did quite a lot more than it should have. 31.2%. Adamant Life Orb burn. 252 attack. Higher and black. Makes no sense. If I'm being brutally honest. And he's burned. That made 31.2%. I don't know. Do I want to roar? I think my best play is to Scald. He may just want to Roost and get his longevity back up. It's probably his best play. But I'll get back up to 50%. I want him. I think I just want him in a position where Scizor can revenge him. If Scizor can revenge him, what's his Arcanines on? 70 odd %. Can Superpower from Hydreigon win this game? It's about 49%. To Arcanine, which is the most important one. It doesn't do that much. So I kind of have to sack something. If he goes for Earth Power here, which I think he will, I don't want him going for Ice Beam. If he goes for Ice Beam, then I'm pretty dunzo funzo. Do I want to take that risk into Hydreigon? Drop a Draco? No, I'm going to Scald. If he Earth Powers, then you know what, so be it. So yeah, he Earth Powers. But if he drops my Suicune, I'll go into Hydreigon. I'll get a crit on the Scald, which is nice. He may want to Roost. 27%. If he Earth Powers and he kills my Suicune, yeah, I suppose he kills my Suicune. I got into probably Hydreigon to drop a Draco. Nothing really wants to take it at that stage. If his Excadrill wants to come in, I mean, just take 40 to 40.7 to 40%. I could just go for a Superpower. At that point, I think I would just go for a Superpower because his Arcanine pretty much wins. So I'm going to go for a Scald. You may just want to he Roosts. So I mean, he can't. The problem is he can't beat my Hydreigon because my Hydreigon just wants to the Hydreigon will just drop a Draco on it all day, every day. I do apologize for this drawn out last bit of the battle. He's not going to want to take a Draco, so I don't really understand. Let's go for the Signal Beam this time. See how much more damage we're doing. We're doing 14%. So we're doing a little bit more than Scald. So he goes for the Earth Power this time. We're getting damage off on him. I don't understand what his intent. I think he's just trying to survive. But I think I see his Excadrill's a wing condition, definitely. I don't think it's Scarfed, and even if it's Scarfed, it doesn't outspeed my Hydreigon. So he roosts again, and an Earth Power will take me out this time, which is fine. 25%. Earth Power is doing 26.7, so it depends what kind of roll he gets. He may just want to roost again, and we'll play this whole turn of events. What turn are we on? 42. If any of you guys are still here, then you know what, good on you. So he sinks my Suicune. I guess I go into Hydreigon now, start dropping Dracos. Would I go for Superpower? Let me just check some Superpower again. Where's my team? There's my team. Those users attack and defense by 1, which is fine because I'm special. Superpower to a Kyurem. Superpower to a Kyurem back with no was 41 to 49%. It's a little bit of a roll if he's got some defense, then pretty much done so far. I could go for a Flash Cannon, but it doesn't really get me anywhere. I am just going to go for the Superpower. I'm going to risk it at this stage. Nothing really wants to take a Draco, but it's one of those. He probably just wants to sack this thing, but if I'm honest, he's not. He's going to be in a pretty tough position if. Whew. So this is a close end game. So it brings in his Excadrill. This thing could very much be Scarfed, but it's not gonna. Makes me think, why did he bring this out? Alright. I will outspeed an Excadrill, even if he's Scarfed. But I guess I'm just, even if he's Jolly, 302. So what's stopping me going from Superpower? Because I'm at -1 attack. (44 to 55%), and he could carry the Fighting Berry, which Scizor then can't win. I'm going to go for Superpower. Why didn't he switch? So now his Arcanine comes out when I'm at -1 attack, 65 to 76. He's at 70%. He may have some defense investment, I'm not going to lie. And I'm Scarfed, so we kind of don't want to. This is a tough play. I'm going into Scizor. You may want a Morning Sun, but at that stage, I don't know if we got this. I really don't know if we got this. Scizor comes out. Scizor can't do much apart from knock off. I'm not going to lie. Defensive Arcanine. I can only flinch him out. Superpower to 65 to 76%. So Morning Suns. Flare Blitz from Arcanine will kill. Obviously, on 4 times weak. 82 to 96%. Oh, Bullet Punch does 10 to 12. Can he kill my Hydreigon there? That's the big question. What has he possibly got? He's got raw, close combat, morning sun, and surely only flare blitz. Surely it's only flare blitz. I'm gonna go for the bullet punch. I'm gonna go for the knockoff. Flare blitz will take some life off him. He's at 96%. I think this calls for dark pulses. So I don't want to lower my special attack by 2, because then my Jirachis can stall me out. So I'm going to have to go for dark pulses. 32%, and he's carrying flare blitz. So I'm going to have to go for dark pulse. 42%, can we get a flinch? We get a flinch. Okay, so we're going to go for it again. 40%, close combat, GG's. I forgot about close combat. That was a really good game. Well played, Sam. It was a long drawn out battle, I'm not going to lie, but he played the end game really well. Sad to lose, I really am sad to lose, but I can't believe he said GG at like turn something pretty ridiculous. So we kind of showed that we did have it pretty well, I guess in the bag. But look, Sam, props to you. You played. You said it was like turn 17. You said there. Look, really well played, Sam. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That's me 2-3 now. How ridiculous! I can't believe I forgot about close combat. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Apologies for the drawn out game, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.